Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Sosnovka, the Gold Edition map for Farming Simulator, along with the Holmer DLC. And we finally have some sugar beets ready to harvest. Field 25 here. And of course we got the Holmer Terrados T4. Or T440, I guess it is. Look it up here. It's like, looks like there's a number. It's 40 up there. Okay. So the T440, 4.5 meter header on it, it says. So just a bit wider than the in-game equipment. Should make harvesting this field just a little bit quicker. And I'll have to say, just look at the detail on this header. My goodness. And someone definitely put some work into the detail on this header, that is for sure. All the little bits and pieces, and if you turn it on, I don't think I turned it on screen yet. All the bits and pieces here that move and everything, pretty cool. As far as the rest of the machine goes, though, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on the rest of the machine, really, so nothing too exciting or fancy, but this header is definitely pretty cool. Anyway. Since last episode, I did finish fertilizing field 18 and replanted it, more corn again, and it actually is ready to harvest. Finished harvesting field 22, that is all set. And yeah, pretty much we just need to, or this episode will start with field 25, and I'll probably let field 18 sit for the moment. I'm sure. Let's go this way. I'm guessing the bunker over here is probably ready to be sold. Yes, it is. And I wouldn't mind getting maybe a front loader to help with that. This setup here does work quite well, but it does require some work on my part. If we get a front loader, then I can pretty much just have Courseplay work at it and kind of get it done without any involvement for me at all, or at least pretty much start them, and then that's all the involvement that's required for me. So anyway, enough messing around. Let's get this thing fired up here. I did have one interesting issue, actually, before we fired up. I was spreading the slurry with this Terra Variant 600 here, obviously. It says I could hire a worker. I could not hire a worker, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but yeah, obviously it doesn't let me hire a worker now because I don't have the slurry portion on it. But yeah, I could not hire a worker for some reason, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Also, it is not showing me what button to press to change the steering modes. Not sure what's up with that either. This one does not either, so I'm not sure. Well, I do know what button it is, but it doesn't show me which button I'm supposed to press for steering modes. So I am not sure here what steering mode is what. Oh, that's going to be crab mode, I bet. I should probably start it up. Okay. There we go. That's what I missed. Got to turn them both on. See anything else? Yes, like I said, I think that's going to be crab mode there. But it doesn't show me what it is on. I'm going to clear this truck here. Not quite. Okay. Let me move the truck a moment. Definitely quite interesting here driving in crab mode. I tried crab mode on the Terra variant there while spreading slurry. I could not get it to work with a GPS, unfortunately. I'm sure if I played with enough, I probably could, but yeah, I couldn't get GPS to recognize it properly, so definitely a bit of an interesting driving technique here. Just say outside cab view that definitely messes with you a bit when you see the machine hanging out that direction. To my knowledge, the general idea behind that is to reduce compaction. So if we go back to the outside view here, if you folks look, you'll see the tires are not following each other. They're kind of all making their own path. Well, I guess the rear ones are kind of overlapping slightly, but you don't have all 6 tires riding over the same spot. Or I guess technically it'd be 3 tires on each side riding over the same spot. And like I said, I guess the general idea behind that is it is supposed to reduce compaction. Pretty cool. You can see all the sugar beets flowing around down there. What I probably can do that might help if I turn the GPS on at least. Don't know if it'll auto-calculate properly. 4 meters. Okay. I thought it was 4.5, wasn't it? Let's see. Am I wrong on that? I think it said 4.5. It says 4.5. Okay. And the GPS claims it is 4. Oops. I'm actually going to set that to 4.5. Typically, I'll leave the GPS where it's at, but in this case, I am going to change it. And I'm not going to... Well, I guess I could try the auto steer feature, but I think I'm just going to do some steering here myself at first. But at least I have a green line I can follow, so I won't screw up as much, hopefully. Now this is going to be fun trying to turn around like this. I want to kind of go outside the cab here just to see what's... Oh boy, how are we going to turn here? I think you're going to have to change the steering modes to turn. That's crab mode the other way, I take it. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, the first mode here, this thing, it pretty much turns on a dime. I can probably turn, yeah, I can turn all the way around. Look at that. Look how sharp that thing turns. Like, wow. Okay, so that does, well, I just keep pushing the button, I guess, to see there's crab mode. But I think you want to crab mode this way now, because otherwise you're going to overlap onto the crops. Let's just see if I got this right. Yes. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, it does not show for some reason. Unless I'm missing something here. I do not see it on the list. You know, I was wondering if there's like too much on the list here, the F1 menu, but I'm pretty sure I've seen the list longer than this before, so I don't think that's the problem. For some reason, it is just not showing me what button it's Y, by the way, for those who wondered what the button is. It is Y that changes the steering modes. And yeah, for some reason, it is just not showing it to me. And I'm also not able to hire a worker. Actually, I haven't not tried. It says I can hire a worker. Okay, we'll have to try that in a bit then, maybe. But for the moment, I do want to do some driving myself. I mean, after all, I just spent a boatload of money buying this big, fancy, brand new machine here. think I feel at least entitled to drive it a little bit. Now, interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure you can hire a worker for the slurry there. I was actually watching Ian Robinson's video on that, and he actually hired a worker to do exactly what I was trying to do. He had the Terra variant there with the slurry tanker on the back, and he hired a worker. So I'm not sure if I got maybe a mod conflict going on or what's going on. Well, actually, technically, this isn't a mod, really. It is a DLC, but it's not a mod, so if maybe I have a mod that's conflicting with something, I am not sure. And if I do, what mod is it? The fun part of having mods. Something is obviously screwing with something. At least I'm thinking, anyway. Unfortunately, I do not know what. Okay, so again, I'm going to have to change steering modes. Oh. There we go. Yeah, definitely a bit of button pushing involved if you have to sit here switching between steering modes and everything else that's going on. Definitely see lots and lots of moving parts down on the header there. It's pretty cool. And we're almost 3/4 full here. Looks like I'm actually probably missing a little bit there. Oops, oh well. A little hard to see the green line there, kind of like right down the row of sugar beets there. Looks like we'll definitely be getting quite a few sugar beets off this field at the rate we're going. Yeah, I wonder if is it even possible to turn in the crab mode here? Yeah, it kind of sort of is, but wow, this would be like a 20-degree point turn or something like that. And actually, I should change the mode anyway. There we go. Okay. Now, interestingly, if we're in crab mode like this, wonder what that involves for emptying this thing. That's going to be interesting. I wonder how a hired worker works in crab mode, too. I wonder if that actually works. If I can even get a hired worker to work, period. Like I said, I'm thinking something's wrong somewhere. 98%, 99%. And we are full. Okay. So let's put the pipe out. Or, well, really not a pipe in this case. Although it does call it a pipe, interestingly enough. So yeah, I'm guessing for this to work, I probably have to be in crab mode on the tractor as well. So I get this fired up here. Unfold auger wing. Okay. As you can see, yeah, I do have all-wheel steering on at the moment. But yeah, like I said, I'm guessing if we were to unload this thing, we probably would want crab mode, which I believe is what it's called anyway. The weird steering mode, let's put it that way. Probably won't let me hire a worker because of all the nasty things I say about my hired workers. Anyway, let's see if I can get this to work with crab mode here. Let's see, that is single steering, just the front. There we go, crab mode. Well, I'm telling you folks, does that mess with you? I don't know why. It doesn't mess with me so much driving this, the sugar beet harvester here, but driving this tractor, or I'm not really sure what to call this thing. A tractor or... Oh, this only holds 35,000, doesn't it? So I can't actually even empty this harvester. Okay. Yeah, you want to talk about weird going down the field like this. No, I wonder if I can't hire a worker, if I have to be in the right steering mode. I wonder if that's a possibility. Also, I note interesting animation on the emptying there. Definitely different than the other equipment has. A more solid animation. Not sure if I like that better or worse than the other animation. I was going to say the in-game animation, but technically this is in-game as well, so... Should be able to empty into this trailer about twice, I would think. Well, not quite, I guess, but pretty close. Now, unlike the sugar beet harvester here, I can actually steer this tractor. It actually does steer when it's in crab mode quite well. It does turn, I think, one way sharper than it does the other, that's for sure, but... Oh, fine. I'll get closer. Okay, can I hire a worker? Let's find out. Nope, no, no, no. We definitely don't need to be doing that. Let's turn off auto tractor. Now, interestingly enough, it did change the steering mode. Seems to have screwed up the steering mode. There we go. Okay, now we're better. Just had to turn a little bit there to get it straightened out. Okay. Now, let's hire a worker. Oh, it is going to go straight, isn't it? Okay. Well, I probably should move him over just a bit then. So a hire worker will work with this one for me. Not sure why it wasn't working with the slurry then. Like I said, I wonder if the steering modes have something to do with it. Although that doesn't quite make sense, because it just automatically changed the steering mode on this thing to what it felt like it needed, which is apparently to go straight. Okay, and I do want to record a Courseplay course for this, so I am going to straighten this out as well. Oh, this actually crap modes the other way too, doesn't it? I did not realize that. Put it in all-wheel steer mode here. Okay. And we're just going to record an overloader course for this. This should work as a starting point, hopefully. Otherwise, I might have to move the truck a little farther away. Okay, we'll set a weight point. And stop. And this will be field 25. Okay, and we'll do the same thing for the truck here as well. Create a course. Uh-oh, we're in traffic already. Come on now. Can't you boys do anything right? Has reached a waiting point. Ah, good for you. Oh, you know what? I probably don't have him in the right mode, do I? Probably not. Let's put him in that mode. Wrong trailer. Oh. Okay. That's going to be a technical difficulty, isn't it? Yes, technical difficulties. Okay. We'll solve that some way, somehow, at some point. Let's get this recorded here a moment. Now, I'm not exactly sure here. Which one is Sugar Beets? My luck, it's probably going to be this one right here, and unfortunately I cannot zoom back far enough. It doesn't say anywhere, does it? Oh, that is potatoes. Okay. So the next one here is Sugar Beets. Now, I'm sure I'm probably going to have to get this to back in here, aren't I? Okay, and we'll set reverse mode. Shouldn't have to set a waiting point there, I don't think. Okay, we'll stop the course there, and we'll save that as field. At least that's the naming scheme I use anyway. And we'll set it to grain transport. And let's start at the first waypoint, if Courseplay doesn't mind. Sheep wool, 100%. I just happened to look up at the glance mod and seen that. I should probably do something about that one of these times. Okay, now begs the question, what am I going to do about this thing? Let's think about this here a moment. I could buy like one of these auger wagons put behind it. I wonder if that would work. If I'm going to get an auger wagon, no. I think I'd rather probably have a modded one. Ooh, I do have a couple nice, these Bergmans here. You know what, let's for the moment, let's get the in-game one. Now let's just see if this even works. Kind of try to trick Courseplay here into using the course. Also, folks, here's another interesting problem I have. Why am I only going 12 miles an hour? It will not go any faster. I can set it to 26 there, and it goes 12 miles an hour. It's like, why will it not go any faster? If I turn the cruise control up and down, it still stays the same. Like I say, I definitely think I've got some conflicting mod or something going on. Unfortunately, I don't know what yet, but I'm definitely going to have to do some poking around. Or if anybody out there has a good idea, maybe has had a similar problem and knows, let me know. Be much appreciated. Okay, that does attach. But yeah, it doesn't work really well because of that. Okay. Yeah, that could be an issue. Do I have... What's the modded ones look like? They're probably going to have the same problem. Yeah, they're in the front as well. Ah, they're all in the front. This Keen's looks like it has a long hitch on it, though, so that might be okay. I'm definitely going to be refunding my money on these if this doesn't work. Or at least one of these, anyway. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look like a much longer hitch. I thought it was, but... Oh, maybe it is a little bit longer. Oh yeah, that is longer. Okay, this might work. This might work. This might hold sugar beets too, I'm not sure. That might be kind of weird if it does. Oh, you know what, folks? It's probably not going to work because when Courseplay goes to unload the harvester, it's going to try to unload into this Keens rather than the actual overloader itself, probably. Yeah, so that probably won't work. Oh well, it's worth a try. Let's find out. It's unfortunately kind of too bad when Courseplay is too smart for its own good. Is in traffic. With what exactly? You're going to tell me you're in traffic with this, really? Well, at least it drives the course now, right? From the looks of it, though, it's just going to go in circles. Okay. And my hired workers wonder why I say all kinds of nasty things about them. I'm assuming he's probably trying to get to the start point. Has reached the overload point. Okay, well, do something then. Oh, interesting, that works. Okay, folks, you know what? It is time to wrap up the episode here, but I kind of want to see this guy go unload that harvester a moment. Okay. Okay, looks like he is going to the harvester now. That's excellent. For some reason, I keep thinking the harvester's over on this field. I don't know why. Anyway, folks, I think we'll actually wrap it up for now, and you folks will have to wait and see if this worked until next episode. So with that, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.